I'm playing a modular synthesizer. I'm playing a couple other digital synthesizers. I have some microphones on stage, and I have a coconut shell and some leaves, and I'm playing all these instruments together and also looping them and recording little snippets of them and playing them back. And also what I like to do is create loops of different length, so when they play together they never quite repeat the same. So what I like to do, especially playing with someone like John, who plays guitar, it's easy for him to be in the foreground. The music I make is almost all background. It's kind of like this amorphous cloud. And when things are right, then this cloud is just kind of slowly moving and morphing and changing and creating this frame for someone like John to play within and without and just kind of explore it. To me, maybe it's like, I think of it kind of like I set up a few ecosystems. So this performance with John, I probably had 5 or 6 different little ecosystems where I can create sound. So the leaves and the coconut, and that was going to a looper that I can change the pitch and reverse and put different effects on. So that's one ecosystem of sound. And then I had another synthesizer and my modular synthesizer. So it's kind of, there's a feedback system going on where I'm listening to what John's doing, to what's I'm doing, or really what's coming out of my instruments, which there's a certain amount of randomness inherent to what I'm doing, and also programmed. I mean, some of the modules and the algorithms I'm using have inherent randomness to it, which is what I like. There is a lot going on, and that's what draws me to making this kind of music, is because there's so many risks. So many things can fail, or everything could be working, but it's one cable, you know? Or the loops just don't work out right. Or when I'm looping John's voice, it didn't work out right. So there's tons of risk built all over the place. And to me, that's the challenge, but also what's exciting. So every time John and I play together, it's completely different.
So it wasn't really so much, rehearsing together prior as just getting to know each other. And the way he could record little bits of what I was doing and incorporate it into something he was making was always overwhelming. I mean, particularly for me. I had no idea what was going to come next, and I'm just trying to get through. Yeah. But it was inspiring. It changed how I would have played it. I played completely differently each time than I would have, and it's overwhelming. And you just have to, whatever you feel is what you got to give back, right away. Don't have time to really think about it. We were changing things literally up until the moment we were getting ready to play, And I get this type of like blinder thing where sometimes I'll just start hitting buttons. I don't know what it's going to sound like. So there's sometimes happy accidents, and you have to work with it. But it's like an honor almost to be in that environment. There was all these people standing around expecting something to happen. You don't want to disappoint. But we really just kind of went with it and trusted each other. And that was a big lesson for me, to just listen to somebody, let go, and just hope it all works out.
Nature is a big part of me that always inspires my art and music and visual-wise, because I grew up in countryside. The fluid, like a water flow, does make it so beautiful. And anytime I use the fluid system, it makes it really pretty. And also the combination of the different noise, that already is a great software that mathematically all the noise are, how do I say, noise systems are in, and if you combine them together, then it creates more complex shapes.
Andrà tutto bene.